let me start our lesson. Look at the blackboard and be ready to answer my questions. So, what is the main topic of our lesson? Inessa? Can you hear me? So,
preparing for state exam in the lines form.
Good for you. So, thank you. What is the main goal of the lesson? Ekaterina?
To get acquainted with the oral part of the English exam.
So, good for you. Thank you. And the first task is reading. So, to make sure that you will prepare for reading perfectly well, listen to the announcer and be ready to read it after the announcer.
A British family has recently celebrated the birth of their 18th child. It was a girl, and her brothers and sisters have welcomed their new sister. Her eldest brother is 26, and the parents already have 2 grandchildren. The family announced the birth of the child on their family website. They described the girl as beautiful. The family owns a bakery and hopes the children will take over the family business. It looks as if the era when the average British family would have only 2 or 3 children is over. In Britain, there are more families with 4 children than anywhere else in Europe. Social scientists say that this is the result of immigration into the country of families from Asia and Africa.
So, that's good. And now I want one of you to read the text and the others will mark exams. You will do it in the chat if you want, or we'll say about it orally if you want. So, are there any volunteers to read the text?
Oh yes, I can read. Yes.
You can read it. Oh, thank you. So, will you read it?
A British family has recently celebrated the birth of their 18th child. It was a girl, and her brothers and sisters have welcomed their new sister. Her oldest brother is 26, and the parents already have 2 grandchildren. The family announced the birth of the child on their family website. They described the girl as beautiful. The family owns a bakery and hopes the children will take over the family business. It looks as if the era when the average British family would have only 2 or 3 children is over. In Britain, there are more families with 4 children than anywhere else in Europe. Social scientists say that this is the result of immigration into the country of families from Asia and Africa.
So that's nice, indeed. I like your intonation, I like your pronunciation, I like your pronunciation. So I suppose there are practically no mistakes. And now comes an interview. Listen to the interview and be ready to answer the questions in turn. We have so much time while listening to the questions, about 60 seconds, and I think that practically all of the pupils will have an opportunity to answer the questions. So ready?
Task 1.2.
Can you hear? Can you hear?
Hello. This is the electronic assistant of the Dolphin Sports Club. We kindly ask you to take part in our survey. We need to find out how people feel about doing household chores. Please answer 6 questions. The survey is anonymous. You don't have to give your name. So let's get started. How old are you?
So, Natalia.
Once again, I am 32.
Well, thank you. Svetlana.
I am 40.
Inessa.
I'm 28.
Ekaterina.
Well, I am 31.
So, I am the oldest. I'm 58.
What family member are you?
What family member are you, Ekaterina?
Well, I'm a mother and a sister.
So many social rules. Inessa?
I'm mother and wife.
Svetlana?
mother, wife, and daughter.
Oh, thank you. Надежда?
Me too. Mother, daughter, and wife.
Why do you think it is important to share household chores among family members?
Екатерина?
Well, it's important because one family member may get tired.
How would you advise to divide household chores among family members?
Надежда, how do you think? What do you think about it?
I think that children can tidy their rooms, and the husband can help to wash the dishes, maybe to mop the floor, and to carry some.
And now we are to begin with the third part of the oral exam. It is a monologue. Let's read the task. Can you see it on the screen? Ekaterina, can you see it?
Yes, I can. Yes,
So,
I can.
Will you read the task?
You are going to give a talk about relationship with friends. You will have to start in 1.5 minutes and speak for no more than 2 minutes.
So that's good. And Inessa, will you read the plan of your talk about relationship with friends?
Remember to say how people choose friends, why friends quarrel sometimes, what makes friendship so necessary to everybody.
So that's good. Thank you. And while preparing for the monologue, you should include an introduction, a conclusion, and you are to use appropriate linking words to make sure that you will prepare for a monologue. You will see a sample monologue. It is presented on the right. It will be our last task, and I give you 1 minute to look through this sample monologue and to talk on the topic.
Well, I'd like to have a talk about friendship. To begin with, I can say that friendship is an essential part of our life. We are very different in the world, and sometimes it is difficult to find a friend, to choose a friend. Sometimes we become friends when we go to school or to the university. Later, I think it is much harder to make friends. And some people are easy to make friends with, others are very, well, they are difficult to make friends with. But we choose friends depending on our preferences. Well, to tell the truth, of course, every friend has a different opinion, and there is no friendship without quarrels. There are some reasons for this. First of all, you may have different points of view on different themes and topics. You may have different upbringing and education and tastes. So it depends on your character and mood. But what unites you and makes you feel happy with your friend is much more than these difficulties. So anyway, I will agree that friendship is necessary to everybody, because if you have friends, well, you feel well, you know who you can talk to. You can go to the cafe, to the theater, and other places, and well, this is the second part of your soul. Well, I think real friends are forever.
Your conclusion?
Well, I think that nothing is important in our life than true, bosom friends.
So thank you. Your answer is excellent, and I'm sure that you will prepare for your exam perfectly well. And now our final part. I want you to evaluate your emotional state. Use different emojis in the chat and evaluate your emotional state. So our lesson is over.